I got in my first motorcycle accident. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure no one's wondering why I haven't posted in 3 weeks. But if you were, yeah, I got in a motorcycle accident about 3 weeks ago now. Uh, it it was a beginner mistake. It was my fault. I can admit that. Insurance and everything's already done. It wasn't like a huge accident. But still, my bike was gone from me for 3 days. So that's why I haven't really posted anything. Been too sad to post without my bike. I just been kind of out of commission. But I'll post some photos of what happened to my bike. I'm not gonna post the guy's truck. But what happened was I was out riding with a new friend of mine, and we had met up and drove for a good while. Like, we started driving at 10 a.m. And the ride didn't technically end till 4 o'clock. So, like, it was a good drive. Like, went to different places and just hung out. And, like, I made a new friend. Like, who doesn't want a new friend, right? But also, I didn't say, I'm on my way to a fitting for a fashion show right now. So, gotta ride super safe because you gotta look pretty. But anyways, yeah, so we met up and everything was good. Like, we drove on the back roads, we drove on the highway, we drove on the street, we drove everywhere. Like, everything was super chill. So you would have thought if something were to happen, it would have happened during that time, like when we're driving for that long of a time, right? No, I got in the accident at the very end of the ride when we were about to separate. I'm so stupid for that. Like, to me, it was more embarrassing. Like, as you can tell, I'm clearly fine. Like, I didn't suffer any injuries. Only thing that happened was that I lost a tooth. I'll post that photo. But I'm also getting my tooth fixed today too later. So that's why I'm like kind of posting now. So like now I'm back to normal, so I can post about it. But yeah. So that's like the main thing that happened to me. And of course, whiplash or whatever. But yeah. So I'm. To me, it just makes me so upset. Okay, so we were driving on the freeway. At this point, we were driving for, I think, maybe 30 minutes. Like, this is like, we were supposed to leave each other at at this other place, but then we are like, oh, like, I still low-key want to ride. And they were like, yeah, I low-key still want to ride too. So then we just kept riding, and we were just riding on the freeway. And then both of our hands started hurting holding onto the throttle for so long. And we were like, hey, like, let's go ahead and the ride here. Like, it's been a good few hours. And by the time we were like trying to exit, it was like high traffic hours. Like, it's fucking 4 o'clock. Like, of course, traffic. So where am I going? We're like, oh, we were trying to exit on this other exit, and it was too busy. So we're like, oh, like, let's go ahead and go off the other way. So we exit a different way, and we stop at a Target, right? Because we were going to stop inside to get water at the Starbucks, and then say bye, and then separate, right? So we get into the Starbucks parking lot, right? Or not Starbucks, sorry, Target parking lot, and there's speed bumps. If you can see my face right now, I'm rolling my eyes. I lost to a fucking speed bump. But here's the thing that makes me more upset. I've been over this speed bump like 15 million times. Because in that parking lot, there's like a craft store, and I stop there all the time to get like paint and like paintbrushes and just like, I'm in there all the time. And there's a Target there, so I'm always in that fucking parking lot. And I've been over this speed bump so many times. I don't know what was different this time. Maybe it was the nerves of riding with somebody, or I don't know. I really don't know. Generally, I don't know what happened and what I did differently. But while we're riding, it's like so on the speed bump, I'm low-key making excuses for myself. But on said speed bump, there's like a turn on it, right? So my dumbass, I'm low-key like turning. Hang on. Okay. So like I'm low-key turning while on the speed bump, which you shouldn't do. And like that's 101. You don't do that. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And when I went down, of course, I lost traction because the wheels weren't fucking straight going down. So maybe I panicked. I don't know. I whiskey throttled. And instead of hitting the rear brake first to get some control and then going for the front brake. I just went straight for the front brake, whiskey throttled, and went head first into a parked truck, which is funny because they were the only parked car in that whole entire section. Like, there was no other car there. He just so happened to park in the one spot I went into. So I went there. I went up a curb, down the curb, into his truck, and there's a dent in his truck, right? I apologized, and like, I was blessed and lucky because he was like, I mean, you could say he was a little bit upset, but he was like, I had a motorcycle too once, like, just be safer, da 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 da. And he was super nice about everything too. Oh, dude. Okay, but like, yeah, he was super nice about everything, and he was like, just ride safe. He's like, at least you have insurance, da 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 da. And he was like, making sure I was like, I don't know, like, he was like, I could tell like he wasn't too upset, and he's like, it's just a dent, like, at least you're alive, like, like a dent can get fixed, like, you're okay, that's what matters, da da da. So I got super blessed with the person I caused the accident to, because I could have gotten someone who would have been rightfully so more upset at me. So I'll take what I can get. Like, I'm super fortunate for what happened, or how it happened. I meant not that it happened, but still, let me lock in. But yeah, low key the wind might be bad. So if it sounds really dookie now, I apologize. I'm on the freeway now, so I can't really go slow. But I'm also sick, or I just finished being sick. But anyways, we'll get there. But yeah, so I gave the guy my information. I was able to ride the bike home afterwards. Like, the bike was fine. I'll show a picture of what happened to my bike. It just got fixed, so I just got it back in the shop 2 days ago. The main thing that happened was the handlebars got misaligned because, it went down on its side or whatever. So yeah. And then one of those ports were leaking because it was misaligned. So because one's leaking, you gotta fix both of them. And that's about it, really. The rest was just cosmetic. I already ordered the parts to get them changed out. So, like, I'm not too worried about the cosmetic shit. What matters is I'm alive, my bike's okay. The guy, like, also, he was in the shop, like, he wasn't even there when it happened, so I had to stand there waiting for him to come out. But, like, he's like, the pit truck's okay, insurance is good. I don't know what y'all call my bad. But yeah. So then afterwards, I took it home, and it was just sitting in my garage for 2 weeks because the insurance was taking a sweet time to let me take it into a shop. So I got it fixed. I got the bike back. So now we're back on the road. But what sucked is I didn't realize how much, like, my bike affected my mood. Like, genuinely, it's not even like on the attention seeking shit. I genuinely need my bike. Like, I used to always be in my room and, like, either play video games, just sit in my bed and brain rot. Like, I didn't really do much. I'm a workaholic, so I work a lot. And if I'm not working, I'm relaxing from work and I'm just laying in bed and I go to sleep. So I didn't really do much. And, like, other than, when I had plans or, like, stuff going on. But, like, in my free time, I normally either just did my hobbies, and even my hobbies, I'm always in my room. And I didn't realize how much my bike brought me out of my room. Like, it actually helped my mood. Not even just the adrenaline of riding a bike, or like, oh my God, I have a fucking bike. I generally just need my bike. And, like, it made me want to go to work. And, like, also, my insurance didn't give me a rental car. So I had no way to get to work. So I took a week off of work. And even when I went back, I still didn't have a car because I'm not 21 yet. So they didn't give me a freaking rental car. That doesn't make no sense. I'm so sorry. Like, I asked for full coverage. They said, oh, yeah, you didn't pay for the rental car. First off, this is my first time getting insurance. I said, give me everything that I needed for the insurance. Like, oh, well, you're not even 21 yet, so we couldn't even give you one. What is that? What is the whole point of that? So, Yeah, so I was stuck without a car, and I had to rely on other people to take me places. So of course I didn't leave my house, so I was always in my room, and I was generally so depressed. Like I remember, even when I'm at the house with my bike, I am in the garage working on my bike. Which side note, the side that went down onto the ground was the side with all the gemstones and bedazzled stuff. None of the gemstones fell off. So like W blue, like everything is still there. Nothing came off. Of course, the peelable paint peeled a little bit, but barely any. And like it's peelable paint. It's meant to come off. I know the camera angle is not flattering, but I'm driving on the freeway and the wind's blowing you down. So when I get on the street, I'll fix you. I was always in like my room, and I'm like, oh my god, like I need to go do something. But like around this time of year, all my friends are going back to college now, so none of my friends were where I'm at. They're already back in their dorm room, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so depressed. And because I took that week off for work, I couldn't even go to work, and I couldn't work out because one, how am I going to get there? And two, my body was still hurting. So I was like, how the heck am I supposed to, you know, do stuff? I don't know. Like I was just so out of it. And hang on. Okay, I'm back on the street now. I'll fix you. All right. But yeah, just like I couldn't do anything. And it was really depressing. Like, I can't believe I used to really love being in my room that much. Like, I had to do this fashion show. I missed out on the fashion show because literally the day after the accident. And technically, I still could have done it, but one, I'm missing a tooth, which they didn't care about. I told them they didn't care, but my body was hurting so bad. Me walking in heels, I would have been so stiff. So I didn't go. And I felt really guilty because it was a really big opportunity. And I missed out on it because of the accident, which is all my fault. Like, I get it. But yeah, and then the week after, I had a photo shoot at a bike meet. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't hurt just a little bit of like, oh, I can't even bring my own bike to a bike meet to take photos on. Like, my modeling life and my bike life could have collided. But no, stupid Alicia wants to get in a freaking accident. So it's whatever. It's over. I learned my lesson. I don't know. I'm just happy to have my bike back. And like, while I still need to get a few things fixed on it, at least it's still rideable. Like, they didn't total it, which thank God. That's what I was scared about the whole time, that they're gonna total my bike because this bike is my son. Like, if I were to lose this bike, I genuinely don't know what would have happened to me. But yeah. But I'm almost to the place, so I'm gonna end the video soon. But yeah, thanks for riding with me. Hopefully video uploads will be coming back. I'm finishing up the rhinestones on my bike right now, so I'll probably make videos of that. I could turn in here. I'm gonna turn in here. Alright, I just need to find parking now. But yeah, I'll probably post a video in a few days. Probably not on a Friday because I'm not doing that speed bump. Low key, I just been avoiding speed bumps altogether, but it's cool. Alright. Parking up. I out somewhere here. Oh, it's right there. Okay, perfect. But yeah, now there's people here. So I made it to the place. I gotta go do my fitting now, and I think they're outside, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't think they're open yet. But thanks for coming with me. I will post this video soon. I mean, you'll see it by the time I post it. So I don't know why I'm updating you, but I'm doing the gemstones on my bike right now, so you'll probably see a video of me doing the gemstones, and we'll talk a little bit more. But yeah, I'll take my helmet off. But thanks for watching, and bye. And I'll actually say bye with my helmet off again. Okay, bye.